Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Subsistence Traveling. I'm your host Jay. Today we're talking about 10 Chinese stocks to buy now. See, I think it's time for investors to start looking for opportunities outside the US. The S&P is trading at over 3 times book value. Also, very high dollar prices are making US stocks unaffordable. I think people should look at China. And what's good is that many Chinese companies are already listed on US exchanges. So, disclaimer, the content of this video is not meant to be financial advice, but my own views designed to stimulate thought. All right, to enjoy exclusive content or to support the movement, please visit Patreon at patreon.com/subsistence traveling. All right, so the case for Chinese stocks: better valuations, less debt, a rise in power, and that's very important. Shift from a manufacturing to a consumer driven economy, which will take place after this crisis. The increased financialization of the Chinese market, which will lead to higher stock prices. All right, so as always, criteria is profitability, valuation, liquidity and solvency, dividend, fundamentals of sector slash industry. So the first stock is Tencent, ticker symbol TCEHY, trading at $56, price to earnings of 39.3, price to book of 8.22, a dividend of 0.28%. Extremely high valuation. However, this is one of the best Chinese stocks. They operate a social media platform known as WeChat, also a fintech known as WePay, and they also offer online games as well. So this is a fast growing company. Next is Ping An Insurance Group, ticker symbol PNGAY, priced at $20.03, price to earnings of 9.66, price to book of 1.87, pays a dividend of 3.67%. Okay, so the valuation is okay. It's a little high, almost at 2 times book. However, the Chinese economy will see increased financialization, and this is one of the companies that will benefit. All right, so we have JD.com, ticker symbol JD, priced at $48.96, price to earnings of 169, price to book of 6.2, and no dividend. Extremely high valuation. This is almost like the Amazon of China. It's an e-commerce platform, and yeah, hence the valuation. Good stock to look at. All right, so we have ZTO Express, ticker symbol ZTO, priced at $33.10, price to earnings of 37, price to book of 4.79, no dividend. This is a transportation services company, courier service, delivery, and so forth. So this is definitely, you're always going to need delivery and transportation. So yeah, this is definitely a good one to look at. All right, so we have China Mobile, ticker symbol CHL, priced at $36.70, price to earnings of 9.99, price to book of 0.97, pays a dividend of 6.05%. Excellent valuation. They've recently rolled out 5G. Good stock. This is a telecommunications company. Cell phones, internet, and so forth. Worth taking, doing some research on. Okay. All right. So we have DAQO New Energy, ticker symbol DQ, priced at $48.73, price to earnings of 23.92, price to book of 1.19, no dividend. Okay, this is they provide the components for solar panels and so forth, and things that make solar more efficient. The valuation is okay. It's a little bit overbook. It's definitely something to look into. All right, so you have Trip.com, ticker symbol TCOM, priced at $23.66. Price to earnings of 20.37. Price to book of 0.12, and no dividend. Based on book value, it's very cheap. However, this is a travel company. They're like I guess you could say almost an aggregator, something like an Expedia. Um, I believe travel will eventually recover. I don't have this whole doom and gloom thing regarding travel. I think travel will eventually recover, especially in China as they're the rising power. Okay, so I would definitely take a look at this one, do some research. All right, so you have So Young International, and I'm looking at this one. It's ticker symbol SY, priced at $10.10. Price to earnings of 40.03. Price to book of 2.2, and no dividend. Okay, they operate a website that assist people doing plastic surgery or going through the entire process. I think this would be a growth stock, a good growth stock. 58.com, ticker symbol WUBA, priced at $51.26. Price to earnings of 7.5, price to book of 1.76, and no dividend. Okay, and this is a very interesting stock. They run a website and offer other services. Last but not least is China Petroleum and Chemicals, ticker symbol SNP, priced at $46.05. Price to earnings of 17.27. Price to book of 0.55. Pays a dividend of 11.67%. Okay, and this company is also known as Sinopec, a major oil company in China. The Chinese will probably have higher demand for oil than the Western world in the future. So it's definitely something to do some research on. All right, so here are some other companies that didn't make the list. However, you can still find some good opportunities here. Some of them were just too expensive, or I tried to make the list as diverse as possible. I didn't want too many tech stocks on here, but here are some of the other stocks. You have Bozun, ticker symbol BZUN. They help brands with their e-commerce businesses in China, and basically a lot of the major brands from Nike and so forth are clients of them. They assist with the e-commerce process in China. Jinko Solar, ticker symbol JKS. And the environmental revolution is really going on in China. They're really serious about the clean energy thing over there. China Life Insurance LFC. As I said, a lot of financialization going on in that country. VIP Shop Holdings, VIPS. This is a website. From what I've heard, is something similar to eBay. Some of that sort. Momo, ticker symbol MOMO. I think this is a dating and a social activity site. You want to look into it. NetEase, NTES. They make, I think, hardware, and it's basically a technology company. We have Weibo, another social media platform, WB. Baidu, ticker symbol BIDU. They're a search engine, I guess similar to Google. Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA, another e-commerce site. And you have Pinduoduo, ticker symbol PDD. This one, from what I understand, is a social e-commerce network. They allow people to shop in groups and earn discounts or something like that. So, definitely something you want to do your research. Is the momentum in this company is very high. It's not profitable, but a lot of people seem to be very interested in it. All right, so here are my concerns. There's some ongoing tensions between the US and China. You have the trade war. You've had talks about delisting Chinese companies, and then you have this whole situation with the blaming this whole shutdown on China. Also, concerns about fraud in accounting. When the crisis began, a company called Luckin Coffee, they reported some fraudulent numbers or something of that sort. It's always been an issue. People talk about fraud and accounting fraud in China, and their reporting standards not being up to par with the US. However, I think accounting fraud happens everywhere. So as an investor, you just have to do your due diligence. If you hear that about accounting fraud, you just sell the stock immediately. But that's just something that I believe happens anywhere. You just have to be cautious as an investor. Also, we have deglobalization. I think deglobalization, may have a negative impact on China, seeing that they're the world's basically the world's manufacturer. Okay, so that's something you definitely want to keep in mind. All right, so here's my final thought. There are good valuations in China. Matter of fact, I think I would say the broad Chinese market is trading at like fair value, just a little bit above book, but I would say nevertheless fair value. The Chinese tech stocks, those are, I guess, like our tech stocks, are very expensive. Increase political and economic influence. I believe, that's very important. The political and economic influence, will also allow their companies to thrive around the world, because the Chinese seem to be taking over. Rising middle class, and that's very important, you know, to grow an economy. The middle class is what really, grow the economy. If you don't have a growing middle class, really and truly, it's going to be very difficult. And they have a rising middle class, so the future looks bright there. I also believe this is one of the best long term opportunities out there right now, because as far as the US, parts of the US markets will be good, but then parts, I think China represents a good long term opportunity. All right, so I want to encourage you guys to stay tuned, like and share the videos, subscribe to the channel, support Patreon, patreon.com/subsistence traveling. As I always say, peace to all.